Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Angle Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Joey Carney. With me today, a man we've missed for a while. I know everyone's going to say that to you today. Aleister Black.
Everybody, now you're the first one to mention it to me.
I want to ask you, because I know that you really do focus on attention to detail with your character, the eye, for example. Is that something that you really think about and put into the character?
Yeah, sure, yes.
Yeah, I love that. And in regards to your presentation, coming back to WWE, obviously same theme song, iconic entrance. Was that something that you wanted to see take place, or was there maybe a different presentation you were looking forward to? Like, how does that?
No, I think for me it only made sense to come back as that, right? Like anything else, it would alienate what we already had built. Adding on it, maybe, but I don't think it was necessary. Triple H didn't think it was necessary. Like, the presentation was always complete. It wasn't even really like a conversation in regards to, okay, what should we do? It was like, this is what we're doing. And especially now that they've put my quote unquote entrance into the ramp itself, that was a really good feeling because, it means that for a big part, you're factored in, right? It was, to me, I was very honored that they put my ramp inside the actual stage. So they modified the stage to accommodate what I do. And so, that was just it was a no-brainer for all of us.
I love that. And when you were towards the end of your first run with WWE, we started to see a difference of character. Maybe some sort of faction people were debating. Maybe you were going to build, or different entrance, different overall theme of your character. Is that something that you would maybe want to incorporate again, or is that in the past when you left?
So the Dark Father character kind of started spawning when Vince wanted to do something else. So I had this idea for a while now about this Dark Father character, and I presented him his idea of this like storyteller. One of my friends used to say, like, whenever you tell me something, it's like you explain stuff as if you're telling a fairy tale, or like you're reading a book. And I was like, okay, let me work with that. So I presented this idea, kind of tied in some stuff from my childhood that I experienced, and they liked it enough to kind of start doing vignettes. The entrance-wise, we didn't even get to that part. I think that his idea at the time was just to kind of keep it the same as it was without the ramp, and I kind of figure it out. And when it would come back, I think parts of that have come back. Parts of that, like more like menacing type character, and you'll see it formulate a little bit more as time progresses. It will probably spread its wings a little bit more. So. I think that's something that we can definitely at some point do. But I don't think it will change the entrance this time around or the presentation altogether. You'll see changes in my gear maybe, or in my robes and stuff like that. But other than that, like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't shown yet because I never come with one thing. I come with 10,000 things. Luckily, Hunter is someone who's like, let's take it one step at a time, because I need that. In due time.
And we've seen you as a babyface, obviously in WWE, mega over with that. Now kind of going to that heel role. Is there a position where you feel more comfortable? Because if, in my opinion, your character leans more naturally towards the heel side,
Sure.
But a lot of fans love the babyface role. So is there more, where's the level you're most comfortable at?
I am most comfortable where I feel like it hits the snare for the fans to dive into. And I know that's a bit of a vague answer. There's a weird level of comfortability that sometimes wrestlers have when they connect with the crowd. And whether that's heel or face, in my opinion, doesn't really matter. Like for me, it's just like, where do I feel that it connects? I think naturally, because I'm a little bit cynical about life, I feel like without saying it like corny, but like the darker things in life kind of suit me a little bit more, and usually like roll a little bit more with me. So I do think that when the character starts taking a bit of a more darker turn, you'll see a bit of a more natural flow in certain things.
I love that. And the last question here, and I'm sure you're going to hear about it the whole day you're here. Your return was the same day that Zelina Vega won the Women's United States Championship. What did that mean to you to have that moment, but also to learn that the company was going to give you guys that moment?
Well, so we didn't know, or she didn't know until the show almost started, and it was decided, I think, in their meeting in the afternoon that that's the route that they were going to go. I told my wife that like moments like that are very far in between in terms of wrestling, because it's, you know, it's a lot of work, and like these moments where everything kind of clicks together, it's very rare in wrestling. So I told her, like, you know, like, cherish this moment, because it's something unique, something rare, and you know, I don't think a lot of people can say that they have that moment, and we do, which is, you know, a blessing on its own.
I love that. I'm so glad you're back in WWE. Or again, welcome back, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, dude.
Thank you.